Hello guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel as it is, and today we're going to solve some questions in plant physiology, third chapter, plant growth and hormones. So let's get going. Also guys, a gentle reminder, and the fact is that even I'm a 12th grader and I'm going to solve these questions as soon as I finish reading the chapter. So I may make mistakes while solving the questions, but I've given you all the correct answers. Even though I made mistakes, I would remind you and say that I've made this mistake and I will correct it. So all the answers are going to be right. I have checked the answer key in the end. Okay, so let's get into the video. Okay, so our first question. What is the primary precursor of indole acetic acid? Phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan, leucine. So the answer is tryptophan. The biological activity of indole acetic acid is tested by alpha amylase test, Avena curvature test, endosperm activity test, chlorophyll preservation test. So it's Avena curvature test. Indole 3 acetic acid, called as auxin, was first isolated from human urine, corn germ oil, Fusarium rhizopus. So the answer is human urine. Stem elongation is affected by gibberellin and florigen, auxin and gibberellin, florigen and kinin, kinin and auxin. So the answer is auxin and gibberellin. So the fifth question, apical dominance means suppression of growth of apical bud by axillary buds, suppression of growth of axillary buds by the presence of apical bud, stimulation of growth of axillary buds by removal of apical bud, inhibition of growth of axillary buds by removal of apical bud, and the answer is the second option, suppression of growth of axillary buds by the presence of apical buds. And then auxin inhibits the growth of apical bud, lateral axillary buds, roots on stem cutting, parthenocarpic development of roots. So guess the answer. So it's going to be option 2, lateral axillary buds. Now, which of the following is not a naturally occurring plant hormone? So the answer is 2,4 D. That's diclofenacetic acid. Next, leaf fall occurs when the content of auxin decreases. Auxinometer is meant for measuring respiratory activity, photosynthetic activity, growth activity, osmotic pressure. So it's very easy, growth activity. Auxin is mainly produced by apical root meristem, root cambium, apical shoot meristem, phloem in shoot tip. So it's mainly produced by apical shoot meristem. Next, in plant, growth is restricted to certain regions or structure, irreversible, change in size, all the above. So it's all of the above. Next, growth is primarily affected by two climatic factors, which are light and temperature, temperature and relative humidity, light and wind, rainfall and temperature. So it is light and temperature. In a growing plant, the first phase during the process of growth is cell division, cell enlargement, cell differentiation, cell maturation. The answer is cell division. The natural plant hormones were first isolated from cotton plants, Avena coleoptiles, human urine and corn germ oil, human urine and rice plant. So the answer is very obvious. It's human urine and corn germ oil. Plant bend towards the light because they need light for photosynthesis, they need light for respiration. Light attracts them. Cells on the shaded side elongate more. The answer is they need light for photosynthesis. Next, if the tip of seedling is cut off, growth as well as bending ceases because it hampers. Respiration, photosynthesis, perception of light stimulus, transpiration. Perception of light stimulus. Growth hormone acts. Guess it, it's as always are growth inhibitors. That's the answer. Okay, there's a small mistake I did. It's sorry, not growth hormone. Always it's growth inhibitors, some as promoters and some as inhibitors. Sorry. Now the movement of auxin is largely basipetal. So that's the known answer. Which growth hormone is responsible for apical dominance? So the answer is auxin. And 2,4D is also a synthetic auxin. So both auxin. Now, which of the following induces femaleness in plants? So the answer is ethylene, of course. Agent Orange is biodegradable insecticide, dioxin weedicide, biofertilizer, biopesticide, and the answer is dioxin weedicide. So Richmond-Lang effect is due to cytokinin, auxin, ABA, all of the above, and the answer is cytokinin. A hypothetical chemical believed to be involved in flowering is gibberellin, naphthalene acetic acid, florigen, indole acetic acid, and the answer is florigen. Photoperiod stimulus is picked up by phytohormone, phytochrome, phytohormone, enzyme, virginalin, and the answer is phytochrome. Which of the following plant hormone substitutes for long photoperiod in flowering plant? Auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin, ethylene, and the answer is gibberellin. Internodal elongation is stimulated by auxin, cytokinin, gibberellin, phenol. Gibberellin. Cytokinin is a hormone whose main function is to induce the cell division, induce bolting, induce senescence, causes dormancy. So it's a hormone whose main function is to induce cell division. And then bolting hormone, of course, without any option. I mean, you can just blindly say it's gibberellin. So gibberellins are growth inhibitors, growth promoter, not concerned with growth at all, of little potential. So they are growth promoters. And gibberellins do not cause shortening of genetically tall plants. Yeah, I think that's the answer. But in main exam, you should read all the options, sometimes. So gibberellins can promote seed germination because of their influence on rate of cell division, production of hydrolyzing enzymes, synthesis of abscisic acid, absorption of water through hard seed coat. And the answer is option 2, production of hydrolyzing enzymes. Which of the following is a coconut milk factor? Auxin, ABA, morphactin, cytokinin. And the answer is cytokinin. In germinating seeds, amylase, proteases, lipases, and are stimulated by gibberellins. Richmond-Long effect due to cytokinins pertains to root formation, apical dominance, delay of senescence, leaf formation, and the answer is delay of senescence. Which one of the following is a gaseous plant hormone? Auxin, gibberellin, ethylene, cytokinins, and the answer is of course ethylene. Pumalin is sprayed over apple to increase fruit size. It is auxin, mixture of auxin and gibberellin, mixture of auxin and cytokinin, mixture of cytokinin and gibberellin. Apical dominance by overcome of application of cytokinin. The maximum growth rate occurs in exponential phase, stationary phase, senescent phase, lag phase. The answer should be exponential phase. Dormancy of seed is broken by auxin, gibberellins, ethylene, cytokinin, and the option is ethylene. In tissue culture, differentiation of shoot is controlled by light intensity, temperature shock, low auxin to high cytokinin, high auxin to low cytokinin. Temperature shock. Pineapple can made to flower in off season by the application of zeatin, ethylene, short day, low temperature. Ethylene. Among the following, which helps in early ripening of fruits? Methane, ethylene, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. The answer should be ethylene. Sorry for the wrong answer. In tissue culture, differentiation of shoot is controlled by low auxin to high cytokinin. I said it is temperature shock, and I just now checked the answer. It's supposed to be wrong. And now 44th question. Abscisic acid induces shoot elongation, cell wall formation, cell division, leaf fall, and dormancy. So I think it is leaf fall and dormancy. In autumn, leaf fall occurs because formation of abscission layer at the base. Leaf becomes heavy. Leaf does not remain green. Of lower temperatures, formation of abscission layer at the base. Which of the following is a growth inhibitor? IAA, ABA, NAA, GA3. The answer is abscisic acid. Abscisic acid treatment results in leaf expansion, stem elongation, stomatal closure, root elongation. And the answer is stomatal closure. Natural cell division inducing factor occurs in coconut milk, immature maize seeds, both 1 and 2. And what is the fourth option? Heated tRNA. So the option is both 1 and 2. Coconut milk and immature maize seeds. Seeds of tomato do not germinate in its pulp due to presence of ferulic acid. What is stress hormone? Of course, abscisic acid. Now, seed dormancy is due to the abscisic acid. Hormone responsible to induce senescence. Abscisic acid. One side of a plant was grown at 12 hours day and 12 hours night period cycles, and it flowered, while in the other set night phase was interrupted by flash of light and it did not flower. Under which one of the following categories will you place this plant? So I think short day. Long day plants produces flowers when they are exposed to light period longer than a critical day length. Which of the following is a hypothetical hormone? And the answer for this is 55th question. Gibberellin, auxin, cytokinin, florigen. Which plant is LDP, so long day plant? And the options are tobacco, glycinmax, xanthium, spinach. Wheat and henbane are. What are they? Wheat and henbane. Long day plants. Short day plant flowering is induced by 58th question. Long night, photo period less than 12 hours, photo period shorter than critical value, and uninterrupted long night, long photo period and interrupted long night, photo period shorter than critical value. Which is not a plant hormone? Phytochrome, florigen, phytochrome. Which plant absorbs the red light and far red light? Cytochrome, phytochrome, carotenoids, chlorophyll, and the answer is phytochrome. Cell elongation internodal regions of the green plants is due to gibberellins. Last question. Pruning of plants promotes branching because the axillary buds get sensitized to cytokinin.